Despair. Despair, despair, despair. Oh, things is not going good for Fairy Tale. I'm sensing a lot of darkness in the air, and none of them good. But we finally got the Fairy Tale chapter 364, and a lot, my friends, has happened, and a lot of them pretty exciting. But for me, who do not like despair, this also brings a fright. What awaits the fates of those from Fairy Tale? And what am I talking about? I will tell you the entire story. First, Elfman is begging the demon to release the hold, saying please, and then suddenly she stops, saying when a human says please to a demon, it means they're selling their souls, which probably means she is gonna turn Elfman into a real demon. Elsewhere, Elsa and Minerva have reached the ex-council member, Crawford Seam, who apparently reveals that Face is an ultra-secret weapon. No one knows where it is, because it was a weapon that was supposed to be wiped from memory. But then Elsa and Minerva teams up on the assault of foot soldiers. The dynamic duo finally fights together. That's actually pretty sexy. No, scratch that. It's beyond sexy. I like this. I like that duo. However, also Doran Balto have indeed freed the Orasian Sis, and that included Brain. However, before Brain begins to do one of his rants, Cobra kills him. Just like that. That is actually quite hammy, you know. He was just gonna do a speech and then just suddenly BAM! He's killing off them like that. It's almost pathetic. But then again, Cobra reveals that Brain never really thought of them as children or whatever, because apparently not only Midnight thought of Brain as a father, because maybe they all did. The reason for that is they were used to be ex-slaves and Brain practically raised them, so yeah. But the gang has not really changed so much from this key star filler arc, maybe a little, but they are meeting someone. And who are they meeting? None other than Jalal, the crime courier. Why? Why are they meeting him? That's also a thing I'm wondering. Is that also a despair, or is that hope? It's more like, I can admit, I'm getting actually quite scared when Doran Balt is saying in his mind, I'm leaving this to you, Jalal. And then Jalal says, I don't owe you anything, but leave it to me. Ugh, I wonder what that means. Well, but it's been pretty clear that, you know, that Jalal has done a heel turn. But so what is actually the and oh yeah, I wonder one thing. No, never mind. I was just thinking of, it looked like a third person was actually meeting them, but that was only Midnight. Sorry, I had to check that. So yeah, what is the Russian Sis planning actually? Are they teaming up with the crime courier to help stop Tartarus, or for something else? Then Natsu finally snaps up and wakes up. Because he gets a brain thing. No, I mean he suddenly figures something out. He demands the location of the ex-counselor, and he flies over there with Happy. And it turns out that the ex-counselor is nothing but a fat bastard who is siding with the enemy. Yeah. Oh, and did I mention that that guy is extremely fat? He almost looked like Santa Claus. Now he's looking like an evil Santa Claus. Well, except this one was fatter. And he's saying, I'm bringing you 2 subjects. That's what I mean by when Elfman gonna be turned into a demon? Are they also gonna turn Elsa Minerva to a demon? He drugged their tea. They're drinking tea. No. No. One of the strongest of fairy tale are being pulled apart. Oh, you are evoking the rage of fairy tale, I'm telling you. But I have to admit, this was actually a suspenseful chapter. So many things happened. And, well, yeah. And basically, none of them good. We do not know what is going to happen to Elfman when he's selling his soul. We do not know what Crime Sokoria and the Urashian says are going to team up doing. Are they going to team up for good, or is there even something darker? And we do not know why the ex-counselor had teamed up with the with Tartarus. Is he also perhaps? He must also be a demon. In a human form. Yeah, and now we are losing Fairytale members. What is gonna happen, my friends? Give me your thoughts. And Merry Christmas.